Well, folks, Dave Jorgensen again, the Super Affiliate Network and MLSP now added to it. And I'm pretty excited. I had somebody message me and ask me if I could maybe make a video for them to show them how to get started with Super Affiliate Network and how to get going. And so I'll be able to share with them how I've been explaining to everybody how to do it. This guy wants to do it, and I am pretty excited for it. So I'll be making him a special video today of what I would suggest that he do to get started and how to save money getting started. Maybe actually he'll make money right away if he does MLSP, and so he won't have to worry about jumping in, unless he has a lot of money to spend. But you can do it without spending a lot of money if he lets MLSP pay for promoting himself in the Super Affiliate Network. So I'm pretty excited to share that with somebody. Somebody wants to try it. And actually more than that, but this one particular fellow, I told him, that I would get back to him today and do that. But he told me, keep putting out those videos. I think he came to me from my live book videos on Facebook is where he came from. I think. I don't know that for sure. I haven't talked to him really yet, but it's pretty exciting to be able to help people. I wish that I had more opportunities to help. And that's why I'm here today again, offering the opportunity to get started not being short of cash. If you're working already and you're squeezing by, you wouldn't have to squeeze by anymore. You'd have extra. And how much extra you would have would depend upon you. There's no, you can be happy with an extra 100 a month, or you can be happy with an extra 500 a month, or an extra 1,000 a month, and it just goes up and up. The longer you're in it, the more you're going to go up, because you're going to keep making sales here and there anyway. And, if you're slow, you may have to pay for a few months before it's, start covering your expenses. But it's not much of a price to pay, I'll tell you, to get started making good money. If you were to try to start another business, if somebody offered you an opportunity to start a regular brick and mortar business, like, an actual business, that you can, sell things and or build or whatever your business would be, mechanics, cost you way more than that to get started. Time you rented a building and bought the tools and the equipment. People invest thousands of dollars and without even batting an eye to start in a regular business. But a business that doesn't cost hardly anything, just a little brain work and a little time in your spare time. And if you're retired, you already have spare time unless you have to work, because all you have is Social Security. You really need this. Baby boomers really need this. Those of us that didn't fulfill our dreams in life, and I really expect that there isn't a large percentage of the people in this world that really fulfilled their dreams unless they really made it big. I really believe that. I am here looking you in the eye, wondering why more of you don't snap up an opportunity like this. It took me a year and a half to figure it out, how to work these programs and get making money without spending a lot of money. Oh, if I'd have known this a year and a half ago, I would already be making good money in both systems. It took somebody outside of my system, even though there were people in my system that were using it. They don't share other systems inside of systems. You have to look elsewhere. And there's a reason why they do that, because they're afraid somebody might just change systems and say, oh, I don't need that now. Not me. I'll use both when one system builds the other. Makes me money doing it, where it was costing me money to build it before. Now I get paid to build it. How much better is it can it be? I am a very, very fortunate, happy man. Oh, and guess what? I told you my wife is coming home. She's only a little over 1,000 miles away now. She started out 2,500. Now she covered probably over 1,100 miles the last 2 days. She's been feeling good. Today I think she's only going to go 502. She's heading for Council Bluffs from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Council Bluffs, Iowa. And if she wanted to go all the way to Des Moines, if she felt like it, which is, another couple hours, then she'd only be 651, she would be going more miles then than she would have to go to tomorrow to get home. I told her, just take it easy. Don't overdo it. Make yourself all wore out. She's not that well of a person anyway. And so I just told her, make sure you just take care of yourself. And one more day isn't going to hurt. Just enjoy the trip. I've tried to get her to, she hasn't had a decent meal. You travel and you don't want to stop and eat. And she hasn't had time. She's got a late start Sunday and a late, but the last 2 nights she's had to be out of the motels by 10 o'clock. They had a 10 o'clock thing. They're just small little old motels. And one night she only had to pay $55, but she got to Cheyenne and they're having their cowboy days there. Every motel, and even this little old outdated one like the one she stayed in the night before for $55, she had to pay $100 for it because everything was full. And they were all taking advantage of it. So she had to pay $100 last night. And so I told her, look for an Applebee's today on the trip, because we love to go to Applebee's and get those two for ones, or two meals, and you get a discount, 2 for $25 or something like that. And if she could go there and get her pasta meal, and when we go there, we always have enough to have another meal when we get home. So always take some home in the box because they give you so much. So I told her, why don't you go do that? We're going to do that as soon as she gets home. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I've got to work a little bit on that today because I got to make that video for that guy. And then I do my live at 1 o'clock and on Facebook. And anyway, it's an exciting business. You meet a lot of people. I met this real nice gal the other night, and she wants me to join that other one, but I'm kind of thinking that probably I won't, because there is so much to learn. She said there's no tech involved, but for me, it's all tech. You still have to do forums and all that stuff, and it's network marketing, not affiliate marketing. And they kind of work together as a team. And, I'd rather work by myself, really. I don't know. It's just, it sounds like it's too much, and in my other business it would suffer. So at this point, I think I'm going to opt out of that third possible income. But I got my eyes open all the time for something. I can even use my autoresponder and refer people there when they come in. And pretty soon that one won't even cost me anything, and I'll be making a little bit there. It's nice to have a little bit coming in here and there. And so that's my goal, is whenever I find something that isn't too difficult and it makes money, why not? Anyway, that's where I'm at, and I'm having fun doing it. And I would just like to encourage anybody here today to do what that young man, well, he's not young. I looked at how old he was, and I think he was born in 61. So he's a baby boomer, looking towards retirement. He's about one of my youngest brother's ages. And anyway, I'm going to make him a video, provide him the links. And if he likes what he sees, I'll make a sale. Maybe even one on each. I think he might already be a super affiliate network person. I'm not sure. But that's it for today, folks. Work on that mindset. I tell you, mindset and attitude that's the biggest share of being successful in online marketing. Learning, investing in your knowledge in these areas. If you're making a blind decision not to do it, and you haven't even looked at it, you haven't even looked different situations over to see how they operate and see what the possibilities are and see what the others are doing, you're making a blind decision. So even if you don't want to join anything, or even like the Super Affiliate Network, you can join it and get your dollar back, but learn about it. See what the possibilities are. Same with MLSP. I'll have the links in there. Check them out. And then make an intelligent decision. Don't make a American decision because most Americans just think that's a scam. There's a lot of scams out there. I wouldn't advise joining anything until I had looked it over, talked to some people about it. But one thing I have found out, you cannot go on the internet and look it up, because you get two sides of the story. Even a good outfit, there's people out there that are mad because they didn't make it, and so they badmouth. I found out that, and then there's people that goodmouth it. So how do you know who's telling the truth? That's why I kept getting scammed that in 2017, because people would just brag it up. Another person would put it down. Another person would give you an average income that they thought you would get. Anyway, I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm late today, but last night I was beat. The night before I slept about 2 hours and then had an hour nap in the morning. And so I was dead last night, and I put you guys off till today. And I'll get busy now and get it all ready to send out. Bye. Oh, check out the links and study it. Study it out. That's my challenge to you, is not to make the blind decision not to. Could be costly. Bye-bye.